Can I see, am I in shot? Will you line it up for me?
You're in
Where's
shot.
the top? Where's the bottom? Hello. Today I'm making macarons. I often make macarons for others because they're very special and not everyone knows how to make them, and they make great gifts. And I think that some of my neighbors right now can use some gifts, because who isn't having a roaring 2020? It's very roaring 20s up here in Seattle. So I bought this book off Amazon. It has my 5-star rating. I really like it. It's called Les Petits Macarons. This is what we're making today. It's called a macaron. It is a shell made out of almond flour and sugar and meringue. And they have this nice like tacky texture. And then they have this classic foot. So every time you hear me reference the foot, just know that this is it, and it is classic. And if these macarons don't have a foot, you will hear about it. So there's a lot of different ways to make meringue, and I don't have a lot of tools in my kitchen, and a lot of that's just because I don't have a lot of space to store a lot of tools. So I'm gonna make Swiss meringue today. 4 egg whites. I only have 3. We'll see if these are big enough. Oh, I only have 2. This one's just shells. I got duped. So I'll just make a half batch. So some people say that you want to wait until your egg whites are at room temperature, and you want to wait for them to get like a little aged, and what that usually means is leaving them out for a day or 2. I don't do that. My macarons always turn out okay. That's not true. Oftentimes I it up. But it's not the meringue. It's the bake that gets messed up. Okay, nice. It's my catchphrase. Get my handy dandy stand mixer out. Ooh. This thing saves me a ton of time. Once you have some bubbles going, pinch of salt. And here's 1/4 cups. And so it's getting really frothy, and it's a good time to start adding the sugar in slowly. Do you see how it's getting like kind of glossy? That's a really good sign. Okay, that's actually looking pretty good. Just crank it up. Look how nice that is. It's so shiny. That's what we want. That's actually perfect. I don't buy confectioner sugar at the store because I think that they put weird additives in it to keep it from sticking together and getting clumpy. So I just like to make my own confectioner sugar out of real sugar, and I just blend it until it's like really smooth. All right, so 76 grams of sugar. My mom has this friend who keeps asking me to make sugar-free macarons for her, and I keep trying to tell her, like, macarons are like 90% sugar. You got sugar, you got egg whites, and you got almond flour. Like, I can't make you sugar-free. Can't make you sugar-free macarons. How fluffy is that? It's like a snow globe. Our water is boiling. So I'm gonna pause on measuring stuff out and get our Swiss meringue in a finished state. So like kind of double boiler style. Hey Terry, am I in the shot? I'm definitely in the shot now. Okay. So we just pop that in there and stir it around. temperature. So here is our trusty food thermometer, and we're shooting for 130 degrees. That will denaturalize the eggs and make it safe to eat the meringue before cooking it. I'm gonna switch. This is my favorite spatula. That is a nice, fluffy, it's like a pillow. Boop. After it's cooked, it's perfectly safe to eat. Alright, so 73 grams of this. So the reason we blend at this stage, because like it already made it powdered sugar, we want to blend it, but not too much, to get any clumps out of the almond flour. It's really important that you don't overblend at this stage though, because if you overblend, the almond flour will come apart too much and it'll release a lot of oils. Which will make it clump even worse. What color should I make? Terry, what color should I make?
What color what?
Macaron.
What are the options?
So Terry always picks the same color every time I ask him, so we'll see if he picks the same one again.
Green, you're right.
Always picks green. So we're gonna not do green this time. So do you want to do yellow? Or do you want to do pink? Or do you want to do blue?
Pink.
Pink. We're doing pink today. Too close. Social distancing. Is this too close? And that's it. So this is what some people call like a lava stage. I really like it to hit like a ribbon stage. So some people are like, oh yeah, it makes a V shape, like we're done, like that's what we were going for. I find that that's a little too stiff still, so I'm gonna just beat it a little bit more. All right, that looks good. Yes, that's perfect. Perfect ribbon stage. Get the right shape, and you want it to be like perfectly circular. Yeah, I think that's a good shape. So I often make the mistake of putting them too close together because I just want to fit more, and I shouldn't do that. I should just give them all the space that they need to thrive, like a teenager. Just give them space. Now comes the part that makes the neighbors mad. Can't get enough of that part. Set a timer. It is 8:27. almost dropped you. I think I just have to, I'm just gonna get what I like, which is marmalade. We got the goods. $2.59. Best money I ever spent. Now I don't have to spend an hour making ganache. Yes. Rise, my pretties. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but I think they're starting to form a foot, which is very important. Timer's going off. Look at that. So I'm just gonna pull them off the cookie sheet so that the cooking process stops. Is hot. And that is one of many reasons why I like to use parchment paper. And then we can fill them with our marmalade. That is one attractive cookie. I might want to go even thinner with the marmalade. All right, you ready to see them? It should smell like marmalade.
I don't know what marmalade smells like, so maybe that's why. Ready? Oh, you already did. That's pretty good, yeah.
So here's a cross section. So you can see it's got like this shell on the outside and then the chewy inside. And let's see. There's definitely a foot, so you won't hear me complaining about this batch of macarons.
Perfect. Perfectly executed.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Macaroons are coconut based. Macarons are almond based. And you can take that to the bank.